Welcome to the Remedify Coaching Program Tools to help you start your own business podcast.
Anyway,
Today, we're taking a deep dive into something absolutely crucial for anyone launching or, growing an online venture, how to effectively measure the success of your online business. We've got a fantastic set of insights to unpack from your business success tools and their guide on measuring the success of your online business, key metrics and strategies. It's really packed with practical advice and actionable steps for you.
right. Our mission today is to go beyond just definitions. We want to clarify what true success looks like in this, dynamic digital landscape. And most importantly, equip you with a clear roadmap. This deep dive will help you understand precisely where your business stands and, how to propel it forward. Because, as our source reminds us, understanding its performance is crucial. It really is foundational.
Exactly. And this isn't about getting bogged down in endless numbers, right? Think of it more as empowering yourself, giving yourself a dashboard that helps you make informed decisions, pinpoint areas for growth, and maybe even celebrate every milestone on your entrepreneurial journey. So, okay, let's unpack this. Before we even dive into specific metrics, our source emphasizes a fundamental question, something every online business owner needs to ask themselves. What is it?
It's simple, yet pretty profound. Clarify your goals. What does success truly mean for your business? That's really where it all begins, because once you define your vision, then the right metrics sort of emerge naturally. Our source then highlights several core metrics that apply across, pretty much any online venture. These give you that immediate pulse of your operations.
Okay, like the vitals for the business.
Exactly. For instance, the absolute bedrock: revenue and profit. This isn't just about making money, obviously. It's monitoring your income against your expenses to really understand your financial health. If you don't know this, you're kind of navigating without a compass. Then there's a powerful pair: customer acquisition cost, or AC, and customer lifetime value, or CLV.
Right, CAC and CLV. Heard those a lot.
Yeah, and alone, they're just numbers. But together, they tell the story of your business's long-term viability. Your CAC is how much it really costs to get a new customer. The CLV, on the other hand, measures the total value a customer brings over their entire relationship. And what's fascinating here is if your CAC consistently outstrips your CLV, you're essentially losing money on every customer you gain.
Ouch, that's not sustainable.
Not at all. It's a fundamental imbalance that needs immediate attention, maybe refining your marketing channels or enhancing post-purchase value.
That's a critical insight. It sounds like SAC and CLV are less about just static reporting and more like strategic levers you can pull. So what other core indicators should we be watching, especially when it comes to how visitors behave on our sites?
Exactly. Next, you should consider conversion rate. This is the percentage of your website visitors who take a desired action, maybe making a purchase, signing up for your newsletter, or downloading an ebook. It directly tells you how effective your site and your offers are at turning interest into actual action.
So if that rate is low,
A low conversion rate often points to a mismatch, maybe between your offer and your audience, or perhaps a confusing call to action. And you need to think beyond just changing a button color. Sometimes it's about the core value proposition itself. And while you're acquiring customers, you also need to monitor churn rate. This is the percentage of customers you're losing over a given time period.
the leaky bucket problem.
Precisely. High churn can signal underlying issues, could be your product, your service, customer support. Understanding it is absolutely key to improving retention. Finally, there's the more foundational data point: website traffic. This includes overall visits, unique visitors, page views, the basics. While it's not a direct measure of revenue, it's fundamental because, you can't convert visitors if they're not even finding you in the first place. It tells you if your marketing efforts are drawing people in.
Okay, so these aren't just abstract numbers then, they're really vital signs for your business's health. They offer clues about where to focus your energy and resources. But if you're running an e-commerce store, the metrics probably get even more specialized, right?
Oh, absolutely. If we connect this to the bigger picture of e-commerce, there are specific indicators that give you a much more granular view, a sharper picture. For example, average order value, or AOV. This tells you the average amount your customers spend per order.
Right, are they buying one thing or loading up the cart?
Exactly. Are they buying just one item, or are they adding multiple products? Optimizing this through things like upsells or product bundles can significantly boost your revenue without needing more traffic. And then there's the incredibly insightful shopping cart abandonment rate. This measures how many users add items to their cart but then leave without completing the purchase.
That one always feels painful. All that intent gone.
It does. And a high abandonment rate isn't just a lost sale. It's basically your customers silently telling you there are friction points in your checkout process. Maybe it's unexpected shipping costs popping up or limited payment options, or just a really confusing form to fill out. Addressing this can have an immediate, often dramatic impact on your bottom line.
That's a powerful signal, yeah. A direct message to optimize that customer journey. What about managing the physical side, stock and things like that?
Crucially, there's the inventory turnover ratio. This tells you how quickly you're selling through your inventory. For product-based businesses, a high turnover means your capital isn't just sitting idle in unsold stock. It indicates healthy demand and hopefully smart inventory management. It directly impacts your cash flow.
Makes sense. Keep things moving.
Keep things moving. And of course, for any business, investing in marketing, which is most online businesses, return on advertising spend, or ROAS, is paramount. It calculates the revenue generated per dollar spent on ads. It's really the purest measure of how effective your advertising campaigns are at bringing in direct sales.
Okay, so once you know what to measure, the next challenge is how you actually get those numbers. And maybe more importantly, how do you translate them into genuine insights, not just data points? Our source points to web analytics tools for this.
Exactly right. Leveraging tools like Google Analytics, Hotjar, or Mixpanel is absolutely essential. These aren't just for tracking numbers passively. They provide deep insights into user behavior, how people are actually interacting with your site. For instance, they show you your bounce rate. That's the percentage of visitors who land on a page and then leave your site without viewing any other pages.
Like they hit the page and just bounce.
Pretty much. A high bounce rate could indicate that your content isn't relevant to what users were searching for, or maybe your site is just difficult to navigate. If you see it on a specific landing page, that's a huge red flag that something needs fixing there. These tools also reveal time on page, how long users are actually spending engaging with specific content. If people are lingering on your product pages or blog posts, it suggests engagement, interest. That's a good sign. And critically, they identify your exit pages, the specific pages where users typically leave your site. Understanding these points helps you pinpoint precisely where users might be encountering issues or just losing interest. This lets you optimize those specific areas. For example, if your checkout confirmation page has a high exit rate, maybe you need to simplify it or make the next steps clearer.
This raises an important question, though, that goes beyond just the clicks and the numbers. It's not just about sales figures, is it? Customer satisfaction, keeping customers happy and coming back, that plays an enormous role in long-term success.
Oh, absolutely. Our source strongly emphasizes that customer satisfaction and retention are paramount for sustainable growth. You can't just keep acquiring new customers, you have to nurture the ones you have. One powerful metric here is the Net Promoter Score, NPS. It asks that one simple question: how likely are you to recommend us to a friend or colleague?
The 0 to 10 scale, right?
That's the one. But the real insight comes from segmenting your responses into promoters, passives, and detractors. This allows you to tailor strategies for each group and really work on boosting those crucial referrals from your happiest customers. Then there are customer reviews and ratings. Actively monitoring feedback on platforms like Yelp, Trustpilot, or Google My Business is invaluable. It's not always easy reading, but it's crucial. These provide social proof for new potential customers and give you direct, unfiltered feedback you can use to improve your products and services.
Yeah, that social proof is huge these days.
It really is. And a very clear indicator of satisfaction and loyalty is the repeat purchase rate. How often do customers return to buy again? A high rate here indicates strong customer loyalty and that you're consistently delivering value, which is what you want.
Okay, so beyond just measuring all this stuff, our source talks about continuously refining your approach. For someone who might feel a bit overwhelmed by all this data, how does this continuous refinement actually work in practice?
That's a great question. This is where A/B testing and experimentation come into play. Instead of just guessing what might work better, you continuously test variations. Maybe variations of your website layout, your pricing, your marketing messages. For example, you might create 2 different headlines for a key landing page and use software to show each version to half your visitors, then see which one performs better based on, say, conversion rate.
So it's using real data, not just gut feelings.
Exactly. It's about using real user data to make informed decisions for optimization, rather than relying on assumptions. It takes the guesswork out. And don't forget benchmarking against industry standards. It helps to research how your business compares to competitors in terms of like conversion rates, traffic levels, or average order value. This helps you understand what's considered good performance in your specific niche and maybe learn from what others are doing successfully.
What's truly fascinating here, listening to all this, is that measuring and improving, it isn't a one-and-done deal, is it? It sounds like an ongoing process, almost like a living part of the business itself.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it. The guide really stresses to regularly review and adjust. You should set regular intervals, maybe monthly, maybe quarterly, whatever makes sense for your business, to actually sit down, review your key metrics, and adjust your strategies based on those insights and the trends you're seeing. The digital landscape is constantly evolving, algorithms change, competitor strategies shift, customer expectations change, so your business strategies need to evolve right along with it.
Right. You can't just set it and forget it.
Definitely not. A common pitfall is to collect all this data but then never actually act on it. Data is useless without action. Remember, the source says your online business journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires continuous attention and adaptation.
We've covered a lot of ground today on defining and measuring success. And honestly, we've only scratched the surface of the incredible tools and resources out there to help you on your business journey.
Absolutely. And if you're looking for more business tools that can help you start your own business, or maybe explore high-paying affiliate programs, or even just learn how to start an online business with some of the best ideas out there, you really need to visit www.pnmoneymaking.com.
That's right, www.pnmoneymaking.com. You'll find a wealth of information there, including guides on pretty much everything, from website builders and e-commerce platforms to email marketing and SEO software tools, plus topics like how to make money on various platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Google, Pinterest, and even insights into brick-and-mortar business strategies. They also have health and wellness protocols and, importantly, a Remedify coaching program training, which connects directly to our whole health is wealth philosophy.
Definitely check that out. And don't forget to check the episode description for even more resources that can help you, one, start your own business, and two, take care of your health. Both are crucial.
So let's bring this back. What does this all mean for you as a learner, as an entrepreneur listening right now? How do we take these metrics and turn them into real, actionable steps?
Well, I think it means shifting your mindset, moving from simply having an online business to actively managing its performance day to day, week to week. Every single metric we discussed today offers a chance to ask why. Why is this number what it is? And more importantly, how can I improve it? For instance, that high shopping cart abandonment rate we talked about, it isn't just a number. It's basically your customer is asking, why is this checkout so hard? Or are there hidden costs here?
Yeah, it's a direct signal.
It's a signal to optimize your checkout process. Maybe your shipping costs are too high, or they appear too late. Maybe your payment options are too limited for your audience. Or a low conversion rate might be your offer silently asking, am I compelling enough? Maybe your call to action isn't clear, or the value proposition just isn't hitting home. And this is really where having the right infrastructure, the right business tools you choose, becomes so crucial.
Right, because you need the tools to both measure and implement changes. We're talking about things the source mentions, like landing pages email marketing for capturing leads, SEO software tools, CRM software for attracting and managing customer relationships, webinar software, podcast hosting like this for building community, video editing software, social media tools for creating engaging content, and the fundamental website builders web hosting services. Plus, of course, the crucial platforms for online sales, e-commerce platforms, online courses. It really is a whole ecosystem of support you need.
Exactly. It's a complete ecosystem. The ability to measure success effectively is deeply intertwined with having the right business tools in place to act on those measurements. For example, understanding your customer acquisition cost is only really useful if you have effective strategies, maybe involving high-paying affiliate programs or knowing how to start an online business, best online business ideas to actually improve that scape based on the data. The source implicitly suggests that the Remedify coaching program itself is part of this full suite of tools, recognizing that holistic well-being, remembering your health is your wealth, is foundational for sustained business success. You need the energy and focus to manage all this.
It truly sounds like the journey of an online business is definitely a marathon, not a sprint, like the source says,
Wow.
demanding continuous learning, adaptation, and having the right tools at your fingertips. So as we wrap up this deep dive into measuring online business success, it's really clear that tracking the right metrics isn't just about crunching numbers in a spreadsheet. It's about gaining clarity, making smarter, informed decisions, and honestly celebrating every step forward on your entrepreneurial journey.
Absolutely. Your business success is dynamic, it's unique to your specific goals and your industry. So continuously refine your approach, stay adaptable, and remember that holistic view, your health is indeed your wealth, both for you personally and for the resilience of your business.
So here's a thought for you listening. What's maybe one metric you'll commit to tracking more closely this week? And more importantly, what single action will seeing that number inspire you to take?
And for those ready to dive even deeper into building their business or exploring more of these vital resources we've touched on, remember to visit www.pnmoneymaking.com. That's where you'll find more business tools that can genuinely help you start your own business, including the Remedify coaching program and a whole lot more.
And one last reminder, don't forget to check the episode description for those additional resources that can help you both start your own business and take care of your health.
Thank you for listening to the Remedify coaching program tools to help you start your own business podcast.